Hey people, sorry it's been such a long time since I made a video, but I'm here today with my cat, which will not leave me alone. So what I'm going to basically talk about today is just some of the things that helped me grieve really whilst my dad was ill. So I found that it was quite difficult for me to understand why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Same with my family. So I thought, if I say how it's been for me and what helped me, then perhaps it will help some of you out there to perhaps help yourselves a little bit. As I was saying, sorry it's been a while since I made a video. I've kind of needed a little bit of time to myself really, just to sort of chill out, find myself and sort of find my way in life a little bit. So I've not particularly been looking at YouTube, not really been checking comments, so I apologise for that, but I'll be keeping an eye on that a little bit more now anyway. Anyway, yeah, so first point is the thing that really messed me up in the way of grieving was I just could not understand why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Obviously, I fully accepted that I was going to be upset by the news, but I couldn't understand why I felt so angry or felt so aggressive. Or I knew it was part of grieving, but it was very strange. But as time went on, I sort of realised that everyone deals with the situation in a completely different way. So the way I dealt with it was completely different to my mother, or the way my brother dealt with it was completely different to me. Everyone grieves in a very different way, but regardless, everyone's in the same crappy position. So I found the biggest thing for me was accepting myself and accepting the way that I handled it. Not saying that I handled it necessarily the best way whatsoever, but I accepted that that's the way I'm programmed, that's the way I deal with it. As long as I don't do anything stupid, it's just the way it's got to be, really. So I found accepting myself was a very big part of it. It definitely helped me. So another thing that helped me mentally as well was doing some charity work. I mean, I don't do an awful lot. I don't run marathons, and I don't do an awful lot. But making these YouTube videos, I don't particularly enjoy, but I like the fact that it helps people. Every time I see a new comment and someone said, this has helped me, I really appreciate that. That makes me feel a lot better. So in a way, that YouTube's helped me a lot as well. The charity things that I have done, they've been a big help as well to me. So I found that even now doing charity work definitely helps with grieving. It just makes you feel a bit better about yourself, really. Makes you feel useful. It just helps. Another key thing as well was hobbies. Whatever hobbies I did, it was a distraction. Obviously, if for those of you who have motor neuron disease and are watching this, it's obviously extremely difficult to do the hobbies that you used to be able to do. But even things like reading, for my dad, that was a big help to him. He'd sit there reading this book, or YouTube was another great one. He was always watching car videos. So hobbies don't necessarily have to be active. For me, obviously, I'm fortunate enough to be able to stay active, which for me was a big help. Going to the gym and playing games and just messing about, really, or going to the pub. Once again, it's just a distraction from reality, which definitely helped. So that was another thing that was useful to me. I'd say the most important key thing, though, is make sure that you spend a lot of time together. As I said, everyone's grieving in a very different way, and everyone's going through the same situation in their own horrible, nasty way. You might not necessarily always understand each other, because like I said, everyone's different, but make sure you spend time as a family and grieve together, laugh together. If there's one massive thing I've learned from all of this, it's that this situation is obviously dire, but it's amazing how strong it makes you as a family and how close together it actually brings you. I mean, I've always been very family orientated anyway, but a situation like this just really does show you that family's completely eternal. Friends are good, but it's staying together as a family. So make sure you really take the time to be together, laugh together, cry together. That is a key thing about it for me. If I didn't do that, that would be one thing I'd be regretting, and I know that would stay on me. So that's definitely one big thing that I can think about with that. Same with the cat. First point I said was knowing and accepting yourself. One person that I found who was useful for that. I mean, I used to have counselling, but like I said, for me it didn't help me because of the way I'm just a bit too stubborn, really. But it helps a lot of people, despite the fact my counsellor was extremely good. It just didn't really work for me. But one person that I found was pretty good for me was a YouTuber called Katie Morton, who is a therapist and basically talks about the emotions a lot better than obviously I do. She understands it a lot better than I do. I remember flicking through a few of her videos, and she was very good. She sort of helped me to understand why I felt that I did, and why I did the things that I did whilst grieving, and still do. I'm still grieving. So I found she was definitely very useful to me. So that's up to you. You could, but I would say definitely check out her YouTube channel. It was definitely a help to me. So if anyone has got any questions or anything like that, post it in the comment section. Like I said, for the people I haven't responded to, I'm really sorry. I've just not been checking the Google Plus or whatever it is, whatever stupid thing YouTube keeps changing it to. But I'll start keeping an eye on the comments, and if anyone's got any questions, I'm more than happy to make videos about it. Yeah, it's not a problem at all. So feel free to post a comment, and I will make sure that I post more videos nice and soon. So thanks very much for watching, and have a good day.